Today, I'll be talking about my experience and how it was going to Montpellier. So I was at school, I remember one day, and I created a highlight video of my high school time. I think it was some clips from my junior year, and so I made a little highlight video, and I started writing emails, and I sent to like a bunch of clubs all over Europe, like as many as I could find, because at that time in South Africa, I really wanted to take my game elsewhere and I wanted to elevate my game. So what I did is I just sent emails to a bunch of clubs like Montpellier, and I have a friend that has contacts with the Monaco Soccer Club, so I also sent stuff there and all over like France, England, Spain. And so one day while I was taking a biology test, I believe, no, sorry, environmental science test in class. I get a message, and it was from the director of the Montpellier MHSC, well, which is Montpellier Soccer Academy in France, and he's like, "Hey, we like you, and you should come." And I was like excited and everything, and I remember I kind of teared up a little, and I couldn't focus anymore while I was taking my test. So what I did is, obviously I started preparing and training every day. And I think in some of the videos, I'll put the link down below that I had practice videos. And for those videos, I was training to go to Montpellier. So I started training every day. And I ended up traveling with my dad. And I remember the day I got there, I got to sleep. But then the next day, they told me to stay at the house and like relax so I can try out the other day if I was tired. But I was so excited that I couldn't, so I went and I did the tryout on the first day, and it was really nice. The guys were nice. I remember I was super pumped, and back in the days from the clips that I sent, I was still a right winger, but as soon as I got to Montpellier, I decided that I was gonna play as a 6 because I felt I needed to change my game a little bit. And so while I was there, I had a coach. His name was Camille Gelas, I think. I probably butchered his last name, but I played a few games. I remember I was still on the bench, and he said they were all impressing me. They were happy. They said I was a good player, and I was playing. That was the first time I was playing 6 because I hadn't played 6 before. It was quite nice. I used to run a lot. I used to get really tired. I used to be with 3 or 4 roommates that were also my teammates. They're also really nice. They didn't really speak that much English, but I learned French, so we could speak in French or in English sometimes. And the man that brought me to the academy was Quentin. And so I stayed. For the period that I was there, I played. We used to have a nice schedule, which I'll show right now. And we used to train sometimes twice a day and have a game or go to the beach and practice. And we'd have mental coaching as well, which was pretty nice, which helped me develop my mind. And I remember at a certain point we were playing, and I watched a highlight video one night of Sergio Ramos. I came across a video on YouTube, and I found it really cool. And I was like, oh, I think I want to play center back because I feel like that would be like a good position for me to play. So I make the switch, and my coach is like, are you sure you want to do this? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, I'll put you there. So I started playing as a center back, and my first game was a little bit tough, because I still had to get used to positioning. But then I got used to it, and it all went smooth. And from then onwards, there were some issues in the team because I was the youngest player. I was about 17, and the other boys were a little bit older. And they had leadership issues, and somehow I stepped up, and the coach made me captain, and I was the youngest guy on the team, but I was the captain of the team. So, that was quite nice. I learned how to become a leader, even more than I already was. And so it was cool. We played, the play level was insane. Even the goalkeepers had good technical ability, and it was really nice. And we also used to exercise. And I remember a bunch of our players also started going to other opportunities. Like a few players had the opportunity to play in Italy. They went. Other guys had offers from Italy. Other guys had offers from the US. And so, I mean, it was pretty cool while we were there because it was basically like a salary thing where we go there, we play, but you can move. If you get offers, you move. So it was pretty cool. And I remember I also learned how to cook for the first time there because I lived alone. It was without my parents and it was with my teammates. We did get food, but I mean, also you can also cook on your own. So I used to do that too. And I remember I used to put in extra hours because I wanted to improve my game and I wanted to make sure that I didn't waste the opportunity. And it was really nice. The mental coaching definitely really helped. And our mental coach, he helped us a lot. He helped us, taught us how to concentrate, meditate, and get ready before the game. And his name is Mr. Al Gerish. I'm not sure if I said his name right too. And so yeah, I mean, it was pretty fun days. I remember we used to hang out a lot after, go to the city, relax. So it was pretty cool. We used to play soccer and get good competitions too. And at the end, as we were getting closer to the end, I couldn't stay anymore because of visa purposes. But I did get an offer to try out with Dijon, which was another club there in France. And I opted not to do it because one, I hadn't seen my family in a while, and then I couldn't stay any longer because my visa was running out. And if I stayed, there could be a risk of me not being able to enter Europe for another 6 months. So I opted not to do it. So I mean, that's how it was. Back in Montpellier, it was fun. We trained, and I remember a few times I played there was a point where I used to play every single game. And obviously I wasn't used to some of the playing style. Like some of the guys were rough there, so obviously as like a young guy that hadn't faced off like really big opponents, I mean, I could defend, I was defending, but it was just like a little bit harsh on my body because the way we worked was intense, so I'd feel tired at times. But at the end, it only helped me make a good player, and it was really fun. While I was there, we also got to watch games for free since we were part of the team. So I actually got to see Falcao score during his birthday in a game that I was there, and I also got to see Golovin and Fabregas play, so that was pretty cool. Especially after, the World Cups. That was insane, like getting to see these players that played in the World Cup out there. It was pretty cool. I also got to meet, we trained where the pros trained, so we could see them walk by all the time. And I also got to meet this woman called Sakina Charcoui, which she plays for the French national team. She plays for Montpellier, the feminine team, and she's a left back. And I also got to meet Casey Murphy. She's a goalkeeper. Well, she used to be Montpellier's goalkeeper, but now she's the goalkeeper for Old Rain, which is in the NWSL. So that's pretty cool. And it was insane, yeah. So yeah, thank you. I hope you guys stay safe, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a like, share the video, and also drop a comment if I should make more videos of me explaining how things were for me at places and so on.